China's J-20, Russia's Su-57 stealth fighters ready for joint combat to challenge US. Russia is facing isolation from the West. Its iron brother China has been cementing closer ties with Moscow. The Chinese PLA Air Force has said that its J-20 and Russia's Su-57, both stealth fighter jets, could participate in a joint combat patrol. Russia and China are both developing fifth-generation fighters, but they struggle to challenge American dominance. However, the two great powers are taking somewhat differing approaches to developing these new next-generation machines. Those differences are driven by a number of factors, including threat perceptions and requirements, as well as access to technology and financial resources. Last week, China's Ministry of National Defense announced that the air forces of China and Russia conducted a joint strategic patrol above the Sea of Japan, the East China Sea, and the West Pacific Ocean as part of their annual military cooperation plan. While the Chinese PLA Air Force sent its advanced H-6K strategic bombers, the Russian Aerospace Forces dispatched its Tu-95MS strategic missile carriers for the joint strategic patrol. However, in a startling development, Chinese military experts have indicated that the stealth fighters of the two air forces, the J-20 and the Su-57. The development gains significance in the light of unhindered Chinese-Russian cooperation, which has been perceived as a security threat by the US. Song Hongping, a Chinese military expert and TV commentator, told the Global Times recently that to deal with the constantly changing battlefield environment and to improve combat capability, China needs enough fighter jets to ensure that strategic aerial patrols can be carried out reliably, effectively, and safely. He indicated that more advanced equipment, such as China's J-20 stealth fighter jet and Russia's Su-57 stealth fighter jet, could participate in the joint patrol. According to Song, this would result in a significant increase in the fleet's overall combat capability. China and Russia have integrated their armed forces increasingly closely since the mid-2000s, with the two countries demonstrating growing levels of interoperability during major exercises. A highlight of the exercises saw both countries deploy fifth-gen fighter aircraft for joint strikes, the J-20 leveraging its unique stealth capabilities to attack high-value targets. Russia's Su-57s deployed alongside J-20s once the Russian stealth fighter program produces its first full-strength units. The J-20 patrolling with Su-57 becomes even more perilous. The move was aimed at countering the presence of American stealth fighters making an appearance in the contested region in the East and the South China Sea. The bottom line is that the Russians and the Chinese had different requirements and design priorities that led them to make different trade-offs when developing their respective fifth-generation fighters. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.